Welcome back to Brazil. As you may have seen in our last episode, we discovered that logging paid quite well. So we've cut down some more trees. We've got some downtown. We have some downtime right now. We wait for the sugarcane field to grow back and for the corn patch to be ready to harvest. So we're going to take advantage of that and do some logging and try and make some more money. We're not going to clear cut it, so to speak. We'll cut the trees down and then we'll plant trees back again after we get done. So that's 22,000. I think we had 3 trees on there on that load. So we'll head back up and we'll keep working while we still have daylight. Alright, we've got another load here that we're taking over to the sawmill. I didn't show all the work that it took, but you can see by the clock that it's, what, at least 45 minutes later. And we were working that whole time. We've only got 2 trees on this time, just because it's kind of difficult to stack on this trailer. We had a problem with the logs rolling off the side and so on, so we only got 2 piled on here this time instead of the 3 that we had last time, so we'll probably get less money, probably about 15,000 maybe. I think you're making a little bit more than maybe $7,000 per tree that we've been cutting down. It's been our experience. Probably gonna take a look and see what kind of logging trailer options we have, just to make it a little easier for stacking the logs onto the trailer and getting it down here. I think we spent a bit of time picking logs up off the ground, moving the trailer, trying to get them on there without them rolling off. I think we ended up strapping the log fork a couple of times because we're trying not to get too far away and let the log roll off. So let's see what we get for 2 trees. Yep, between 14 and 15. All right. Keep working. So I was up by the house after bringing that empty log trailer back, or actually just empty flatbed trailer, bale trailer back, and I noticed that we had a full carton of eggs in the spawn point for the egg boxes, which brought us up to 4 full cartons. And so we put our 5th carton there for the egg boxes to spawn into, and running these 4 over to the dairy, which is the best price for eggs right now. Because we have a lot of chickens and they're spawning pretty quick, that we'd end up having a bunch of egg boxes on the ground and our cartons would all be full. So I figured I'd take a few minutes, run these over here, get paid. We'll go back and see how much daylight we have left. I want to take a look at some logging trailer options as well. So we're gonna sell the eggs here. Drop that there. Oop, don't want to get it too close to the other one, otherwise it might transfer between them. Sell these eggs off. Take a look at possible logging trailer options. There's a homemade logging trailer I want to look at, although I think it might be a little small. And I don't know, we'll see. Alright, we'll stack these back in here. And we will head back to the farm. We'll probably stop by the store on the way, but I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, we bought a Fort Schritt HW80 logging trailer, so it's basically just like our baling trailer without the platform. And then it's got the bars up the sides to hold the logs in place. So that might work a little better for us, keep the logs from rolling off. So we'll try and see what this does for us. Okay, we're going to cut this tree down here. I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes you got to get back. This can be kind of dangerous. That's part once it falls. Okay, we're going to delimit here. So to delimit the trees, you crouch with triangle, get the chainsaw running, and go up the tree, and that helps delimit. Then we're going to trim the top off here, just the thin part. I want to leave it high enough that we can grab it with the log drag. I've found that it works best to drag the tree up the hill from the top. It's not very far. Grab the top of the tree and drag it up. So I tried this. This is that homemade logging trailer right here. Brought it home with the pickup. It's just too small. It was only 1,000. I don't think there's many slots either, so we just kept it. Once we brought it here and saw how little it was, we went and bought the Fort Schritt. But we're gonna just put these little top pieces in here for now, so they don't get in the way on the logging trailer. Really kind of wasting a lot of time on this, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna grab it from this end. See if I can tuck it over to the side. There we go. Nice. I wonder if I can tuck the other one over. It's kind of curved now. It doesn't really want to move. Oop. Alright. Just leave it there. Okay, so we'll grab the Valtra with the log drag. We're going to see if we can grab the top of the tree. We'll drag the tree up here by our the lean-to structure, and then we'll cut it up. Sometimes I was having trouble dragging the trees up, so I would end up cutting them in half. But it gets problematic. We're just going to grab the top of this one here, and hopefully we can drag it up here whole without having to worry about it. It is heavy. You can feel the mass behind it, but we'll see if we can get it up the hill here. Gonna grab my measuring stick here. This is about the length of the trailer, but I want to be just a little bigger than the stick. So I'll measure it. Got a little bit on that side. I'll go a little bit on this side. Call it about there. Grab my stick, move it over. Whoop, dropped it. Move it over a little bit. See how it lines up. Come over just a little bit further. Up there. Do it again. Come. should get us about logs of this, more or less the same one. Starting to lose daylight, so this is probably going to be the last logging that we're probably going to be able to do today. This will be 2 trees in the trailer. I didn't show the first one, but we got the second one here that we've been loading in. And it's still a little finicky and stuff. You gotta be careful not to hit the bars. But at least the logs don't roll out of the trailer, so it's certainly easier in that sense. So we're going to take a few minutes to quickly load this up, and then we'll take it and see what we can get for it. I think it certainly eases the loading process to have the retaining bars up the sides of the trailer. So hey, you can see we're losing daylight. It's pretty much evening nautical twilight, so it's getting kind of hard to see. We'll probably have to wrap up the logging for tonight. We'll take a look and check on the weeds in field 69, and also the possibility of doing the harvest on the corn patch. And then yeah, there's a couple things you got to keep an eye on. We want to hit those weeds when we get the first appear, so they're young weeds and we can mechanically weed them off rather than have to worry about doing the spray. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops. Okay, I got the bale forks on the front of this, and the weight on the back, it's still not enough to be able to flip this trailer up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the Valtra up really tight to the back of it, and hopefully that'll keep it from being able to lift the rear of the tractor, and we'll be able to maybe tip this up. It'll work pretty good. This off to the side. That happens to me probably more than I'd like to admit. I think I've said before, I'm kind of a button masher of a gamer, so I'm driving around with the accelerator floored and then go try and take a corner. I used to do it all the time on Hollandsveld with baling contracts or bales, and that was, yeah, it was not easy to deal with that. Anyway, we got it taken care of, so we'll too tight. It's still too tight. There we go. So this is 2 trees again, so it should be around 15,000. And we'll just take this back, and then we'll check on the field, see what we got going on over there. When I brought the bale forks down here, I finally figured out where the pallet forks were. They were sitting here the whole time. That's what I would have taken if I would have noticed them. I didn't notice them. I'm going to put these wool pallets on the baling trailer, which is parked right behind me here, just to kind of clear up some space down here. Got to take a look at the fields. So I think we might have weeds. So I'll do this and then up there. As suspected, we've got weeds in field 69. Also got some growth, so it's hard to see. And it's night, so that even makes it worse. So we'll probably enlist the assistance of a worker to help us out. We've got the chain harrow mechanical weeder on the back here. We'll run down the field edge here. Do a couple runs across the bottom, and then we'll set a worker loose, and hopefully he can do a better job than we can, because I can't see where the weeds are. As long as I got a field edge to work off of, yeah, I can kind of go straight and get what needs to be gotten, but not so much that I can see. When I first started playing on Ravenport, that's when I discovered the mini map. When I would spray stuff off or use the weeder, and I would actually kind of look at the location, kind of the coordinates on the map, figure out how wide whatever I had was, and move over the width of the implement to run down and try to, you know, spray or weed in the dark when I couldn't see or even see what I was doing. But what we're going to do is we're going to enlist the assistance of a worker to do that, because our field is ready. The patch of corn is ready to be harvested, so it's already night, and we just want to get it done tonight. Well, since we can't see this, we're going to get a worker to do it anyway. We'll go over and we'll do that. We can see that a little better and can get that done while the worker bangs away over here. Maybe get done roughly around the same time. And then I think we'll go to bed and get some rest. Got to come over. I got a couple strips across the bottom, strip across the top. Should be enough room to turn around. And we'll send him down this field edge and work his way back. There he goes. Right? Yep. That's a little low on the front. Anyway. So we're going to go over and hop in the combine and get this corn. See, it's ready to go. Turn the harvester on. Lights on. Oh. Blocked by an object. Alright, we're going to have to go resolve that, and we'll get back over here. Okay, I think he was just, I don't know. I need to put another couple strips across the bottom, and I needed to raise the front loader attachment up so it didn't get caught on the fence. Alright, so when you get over here, we're gonna get this corn harvested. It's not going to be too much, but we need it for the pigs. Probably in the morning we'll look at selling off some pigs with that truck that we bought. You haven't really had much of an opportunity to see it. You know, we kind of drive past it. It's parked over by the horse stable. But we'll take that and go sell off. I think it'll hold 14 pigs in that thing, so we'll sell off not quite half our pigs, but I want to let the feed and everything get down about halfway, and we'll sell pigs off, and then before we put anything back in, that way we won't have too much in there. Really running out of time. FS19 is coming out next week. Yeah. Really looking forward to going over and doing that. I went and bought my PlayStation, what do you call it, store card. I think I had a gift card that I think my son sold me for loading money into the PlayStation wallet. I took that gift card and went and bought a PlayStation Store card so I could load some money in, planning on pre-ordering FS19. Really excited about the AI, excited about the increased slot count, because I personally really am banging against that slot limit a lot of times because I don't like to get rid of stuff. So even if I have an old piece of machinery, and you may have seen this if you've done my farm tour on Ravenport, I have my old combine parked next to the granary on the farm. I like to collect a lot of the equipment, and I don't like getting rid of stuff, so we just do like my family did farming. You know, you had the old stuff, you just go park it in the trees when you weren't using it anymore. So you'd have old antique equipment, cars and stuff, you know, just parked in the trees that you weren't using anymore. Now on Ravenport, there's a few times I actually pulled that combine out, and I was running 2 combine harvesters on different fields trying to get things done. Sometimes, not very often, but occasionally did that. So this morning, and I didn't see it live, Mr. Seeley P, who is excellent, console farming simulator YouTuber, basically learned the game kind of from him, going and watching his tutorials and stuff when he was trying to figure out stuff, get lots of ideas, enjoy watching his stuff. Anyway, he did a live stream because he got early access to it. So I was watching that this morning, and not live, I think it was delayed probably about an hour because I didn't know what time he was going to start. Woke up, grabbed the phone, took a look at it, and I don't know, kind of was thinking, maybe I don't want to pre-order. I thought and you know, you're seeing it through YouTube, so it doesn't look the same. I thought at times the graphics looked a little cartoonish, but maybe it's just the way it looked. But it did look good. But the colors were too, I don't know, it just seemed too vibrant. I don't know. But maybe it looks different in person on your own screen. The other thing, and the big thing, and some people were commenting about maybe it was the version he got, or maybe when the full release comes on Monday, but the slot count wasn't as advertised. He was on a PS5, and it was supposed to have like something like 5,000 slots, but it was showing up as $12.99. So that's kind of a big deal to me, I think. But one thing, the equipment took up less slots than it does in FS19. So like a John Deere tractor, which right now is like 40 some slots, was only like 7 or 9. So we'll see how it all shakes out. He's done, I'm done. We're gonna get the corn out of the combine, empty the grain tank, which doesn't have that much in it because the hatch was pretty small. We'll put it in the trailer here and get it in our grain bin, or silo here at the farm. So yeah, FS22 coming out. Stuff I want to do yet. I want to try and get a cotton harvest done. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to move this so I can put the combine away when I'm done. I think what I might do is, I've never used one of those tree harvesting machines, so I might get one of those so we can do logging faster because it'll cut to length and stuff. I'll eliminate a lot of our hand chainsaw stuff, so I could do that, try and build up some money to buy some land, buy another field to do Oh, raise it. To do cotton in. The other thing I wanted to do on this map is I wanted to flood a rice field. Man, that's more money I need. So what, I'm up at 341 right now. Get about 7 per tree. If I cut a bunch of trees, maybe I can make enough money to buy some land and also get the, didn't see that. I'll come fix that. Sorry, I'm just banging into stuff in the dark. This is why I don't like farming it. Yeah, I'd like to get a cotton harvest in with the Brazil cotton pack. DLC, not DLC, but just the mod that was the Brazilian cotton. And then maybe try and get a rice field, at least flood it and get it in there growing and flood it and stuff just to see what that looks like. Where those cars go? Alright, put this back. So yeah, I guess I got this weekend to play 19 yet, and if I do pre-order, Monday I'll have FS19 and be playing the new game. Didn't really wrap any of my maps up or get the completionist trophy for getting 10 million in in-game currency. Feeling a little sad about that right now. But I guess, what are you gonna do? 'Tis what it is. So we're gonna put this stuff up, park it up, and it's night, so we'll probably call it. Alright, so we're going to get this parked up. It's night, good and dark. We're done for the evening. Episode's a little shorter than most have been, but actually about the length that I would prefer that they were. I got a couple other pieces of equipment to put away. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you come back and see us again here in Brazil.